So today in class we kind of lost this in the shuffle. I want to make sure everybody gets this point about string equality. So there's two different kinds of equals, not just Java but all computer languages, and so let's look at that. So first, some people are still having a little trouble with cloning stuff, so I'm going to just go through this one more time to make sure everybody gets this. Okay, I'm just going to clone somebody. Let's see. Random person. Nope, that's not what I meant. Just view a repository. That's going to clone it. Copy. So you're going to do this on your own name only, but I'm partner with all of you guys. So I can just do this. Git clone, and then I could Control V to paste in what I just grabbed. And I'm going to go into lecture 3 and make sure everything looks good. And I'm going to go down to the block, and then I'm going to say Java C string info Java. That should work. And then I should say Java string info, get rid of the class, and I'm going to say len. Whoops, what am I doing? Java string info, and then len. What am I doing? Java string info len. Maybe I don't want to put this here. This should be redundant. It shouldn't matter. There you go. Enter a string and I'll tell you something about it. Okay, so what I want to focus on is this thing that says true, false. Why was one of the string equalities true and one of the string equalities false? So let's look at that code. So this is Sublime. I'm going to sublime this code. Okay, and I'm going to show you the code to make sure you know what we're talking about. If we feed in len as the first string argument, which is string argument 0, it's going to ask if this is equal to len, then it's going to ask if it's equal to len. There's two different ways of asking if it's equal, and one of them is true and one of them is false. So what is going on? So there's two different kinds of equality, and I wanted to show you in Python what's going on because it's your native tongue. So I'm going to go HTTPS REPL it languages Python 3 for a moment, because I just want to show you what's going on. So in Python, if I say A is high, B is high, and then print A is B, what's going to happen? It's going to say true. And what if additionally I can say A is B? Python thinks that's true, and Java does not, but you're used to this in Python from a different angle. You're used to thinking of this as being an object. You're used to thinking of strings as being fundamentally just what it is, and that somehow maybe a list is some kind of derived object. So I can do the same questions with lists, and it'll make more sense to you. I can say print L is L2. Now let's run this. I'm going to just print a spacer so you can see the two. Okay, so in Python, these are both considered equal because the strings are primitive, and over here in Python the lists are not primitive, so it can tell the difference between two strings being equal and them being the actual same object. So this is saying, hey, these guys are not the same, but then, for example, why would two lists be the same object? I could say S is equal to L, and then I could say print S is L, and print S is L. And now what's going to happen is that both S is L and S is equal to L are true, whereas if they're two different objects, I'm going to get a true followed by a false. So back to our bit about Java. In Java, strings are a derived object, just like in Python lists are. And so you can tell the difference between if two strings are equal to each other or if they're the same object. So that's the point I wanted to make, and hopefully that'll help you. And I guess I can stop this recording.